Hi, this is Todd Nielsen with CA Technologies. Today we're going to talk about some of the emerging trends in security and how they apply to your business. First of all, we want to talk about some of these emerging trends as they relate to the center of what we have concerns with is who has access to what those identities are, and how they access specific applications through things like APIs. For instance, cloud technologies, software as a service, and those services that come in from external to your organization. Those cloud services need to be secured. They need to have access to the right information by the right individuals. Next, mobility. Mobility is here to stay, and bring your own device is something that all security professionals should be concerned with. We need to be able to secure those mobile devices by who has access to that information. Next, social media. Social media is going to be accessed by internal employees as well as provide information into the organization. And we should be able to enable social media through things like single sign-on. Next, we need to address some of the traditional things in security like user access. Enforce things like separation of duties, concept of least privilege, and access to specific information and applications. Next, we want to talk about those threats that are always there, and including new threats, things like advanced persistent threats or APTs. We need to understand exactly how they affect organizations and lock those things down. And last, the trend of managing our privileged users, those insiders that have access to things like administrative accounts and root accounts on our systems and servers. We need to make sure that we control those things in an auditable and compliant way. So how do we address some of these new business trends? Well, first, we need to understand how the paradigm of security is, and how it's always been traditionally, has been that we want to have it's usually been a trade-off between enabling those users and locking things down. So we want to be able to enable the business using security technologies, but at the same time, protect it. Enabling our customers at the same and employees at the same time we protect it is a difficult task for some security organizations. So how do we go about doing that? First of all, we need to consider business demand. This is the way that your business makes money. Well, what we really need to talk about is understanding how we engage with our customers and how we increase their level of comfort with us. The customer identities and what applications they access from external of our organizations. We also need to be able to accelerate the development of those applications when the business demands it of us in a secure way. We also have to understand all of the external business and how it applies to us and secure that as well. Next, addressing the open enterprise. Cloud. There are going to be external influences and external capabilities we want to take advantage of, but we must secure it. This is really the reason that we're driving enablement and protection at the same time, because of those external forces. So we want to be able to address cloud. We also need to be able to enable that collaboration between our employees and partners to give them secure collaboration and access to things like mobile devices. Next, there's always the security and governance that comes with the traditional security needs. Things like locking down a defense in depth strategy, taking advantage of some of the technologies you already have in the environment. So layers of security you want to make sure that you lock down, but also protect that investment that you've already made. These three areas we can use to focus to enable and protect our environment. So how does CA Technologies go about doing this? And why would you select some of the CA Technologies to help you in your business? Well, first of all, CA has a focus around those identities and APIs. We have a complete broad suite of solutions that allow you to address some of these industry trends at the same time enable and protect your business. Next, CA is a leader in all the product categories that we participate in the identity and access management space by analysts such as Gartner and Forrester. Third, we provide flexible deployment options, including cloud, on-premise, and even hybrid solutions. And fourth, scalability. Your business is going to grow to respond to these business demands. We can address millions, if not hundreds of millions of users with our technology to allow you to scale to the level that you need to in a secure fashion. So the reason we want to look at CA Technologies is to enable and protect your business at the same time, addressing the trends in the industry including business demand, open enterprises and cloud, and the traditional security paradigm. Thanks for listening. I'm Todd Nielsen. We appreciate your time.